Interesting. Interesting pull. I love when cards about ancestry and family legacy come up. But for you, you may literally be following the footsteps of your ancestors here. But no matter what it is you're dealing with, you do have support big time. So from the Halloween Oracle, ancestors, the love and legacy of our DNA, and then from Hidden Realms, the Camel Boy, small steps in asking for help. And this did show up as an ally for you, which is perfect. The both of them are talking about support, like big time support, family support, whatever it is that you're struggling with. You know, even with ancestors, it says that you will prevail, right? Then you have the support of your ancestors or family. But with the Camel Boy, it's telling you that if you need assistance, ask for it. Ask for it, because no matter what it is that you're doing or whatever it is that you're struggling with, your family is going to be there for you. That could be friends, it could be, you know, actual family, blood relatives, right? But whatever it is that you're dealing with that you feel like you may be struggling on, you have like big time support coming through for you, which, you know, is perfect, right? Because we can't do things on our own all the time. All right. Here is your overall. Oh boy, the King of Wands. You know, I've been noticing him a lot for you guys. What the hell? The King of Wands, you know, and you guys know how I feel about this. Male or female, fire sign, doesn't matter to me. But this may be somebody that you are focused on, okay? There may be an attraction there. You may be dealing with somebody who's very charismatic, you know, full of passion. It brings up excitement, right? Now for you, you know, this could be you following, you know, a passion here, right? And definitely getting some support, seeking new adventures, new horizons, right? But there's wisdom there. But we'll see here how he's playing out. Oh boy. You know, I had a feeling. All right. So the Knight of Cups as the past. Now, with the Knight of Cups, we could be talking about if we're looking at a person in the past, they may have tried to offer you something. My problem is that the both of them do not indicate follow through. You know, but are they doing this again? You know, are they coming back to you now with this Knight of Cups? You know, I love the Knight of Cups, but I don't. Right? Especially in connection to the King of Wands, it's a little bit iffy, right? But we'll see here. Oh, buddy. All right. Wow. In the present, the Queen of Wands. For some of you, you may have somebody really super attractive, really super exciting that, you know, there may have been like an offer in the past. It may be coming back through. But with the Queen of Wands in the present, man, this is feeling good about this. Right? Like feeling really good, feeling confident in yourself, you know, feeling good about who you are, feeling good about possibly this connection, which is possible here. You know, but we'll see. We'll see. Oh, you know, why? You know, sometimes I swear I just need to shut my mouth. Like that's going to magically change things here. The Ten of Swords in future conditions. You know, we can definitely be looking at a painful ending. And it may be because, you know, this person is possibly, you know, not following through on an emotional offer or on an offer period. If we're talking about business, you know, it just depends here, but things do not go well with the Ten of Swords being in future conditions. Now, for some of you, it's just, you know, I need to end this. I can't do this again, especially if it's coming back through. You know, for some of you, you may feel really good where you're at right now. There definitely may be a connection between the two of you, but do you really want to do this again? You know? Cap. Oh yeah, your best path to follow the Queen of Pentacles. You don't need that. You don't need him or her. I feel like any involvement in something that, you know, maybe coming back through, or somebody that is offering you the same thing that they tried to offer you before, is not going to be good for you. It's going to be detrimental. It's not going to lift you up, right? Like I feel like with the Queen of Wands, like you're okay. You're okay with moving on from this. But there may be, like, you know, like I said, a level of connection or attraction. Or this may sound really good, you feel really confident about it, and everything goes to shit. But with the Queen of Pentacles being your advice here, you need to focus on you. You need to stay grounded. You need to stay, you know, in tune with yourself and what you're wanting here, right? And the focus needs to be on you continuing to provide security and stability, not just for yourself, but, you know, you may be responsible for a family situation that you need to focus on. Something about this person and what they're offering you is just going to lead to more problems than what you need to deal with. Like, you don't need to be a part of this. And I think that some of you already know that this is where it's going to lead. But do you actually have to experience this? Now, some of you may be getting over, you know, the worst of a situation here, right? Because of the way somebody may have acted in the past with the Knight of Cups, just kind of doing whatever the fuck they felt like. You know, or being emotionally bipolar, you know, and not really following through on anything. But as your advice, I think that that's perfect, right? But it sucks, though, at the same time. You know, things didn't have to go this way, but it's not your fault that they did. I feel like it's because of the other person, but there's still a focus right now. And like I said, it may be because they're coming back through. All right, in your environment, the Four of Swords. Yeah, there's a break. There's a break here. There's a cutoff in communication. Some of you are, you know, just splitting up, period, and then calling an end to it. You know, like, in order for you to feel better and for you to, you know, have confidence in yourself and, you know, some sense of self-worth and security here, I think the best thing to do is to just separate yourself from this situation or from this person, you know. And I think that that's what's happening here with the Four of Swords being in the environment. You know, but they may not be leaving it alone. That's the problem. Because of them being the central focus. Your hopes and your fears, the Three of Wands. And it, you know, it makes sense to me that some of you may be looking at what is the potential in the future. What could possibly happen if I act on this? You know, and for some of you, it's like, you may be looking at this going, I'm waiting for nothing. I'm waiting for nothing, because you already know where it's going to lead. You know, and it sucks. Like, there's a part of this that really sucks, because the connection at some point here, you know, may have been really good, but where it's heading is, you know, like I said, it's like you already know. You already know where it's leading to. Now, the hope would be that things, you know, kind of develop in a different way. But, you know, again, with the Ten of Swords being there, the indicator is no. You know, and it's more important for you to get over the worst of this, to get back up now. You know, if there is a separation happening, it just needs to be done, right? Even if it's a painful situation, at least you are going to feel better. And I think that that's the whole point here, is you needing to feel better about yourself. And then coming out the Page of Swords, and that may be where we're going to a painful ending here. Ooh boy, the Page of Swords. I kind of get the feeling here that they're not exactly being truthful about some things, but I think that you may have bits and pieces of some information here based on what they may have done in the past with that Knight of Cups. And it's like, you know, and I don't want to say that, you know, somebody is lying, but, you know, if you are dealing with a situation where somebody is lying and saying some things that are not true, possibly about a person here, it may lead to a difficult ending, but I don't know. This to me looks like somebody who's not exactly saying the whole truth, because this is about needing more information, right? You know, it's more important for you to remove yourself from this situation, I feel like. So with the Hierophant here, and, you know, again, right, guys, like, I can't stress this enough. These are general messages. You will know if this is your situation, okay? The Hierophant. The Hierophant with the Knight of Cups, that's not commitment, okay? That's not happening there. this person may not be giving you something traditional, you know, and that may be a big time issue if we're talking about something that you don't want to hear, somebody who's not wanting to commit. Now, with the Seven of Swords on top of that, the reason why they're not doing that is because they may be doing some sketchy, low down, secretive bullshit. Okay. But the thing is that you only know a part of it. You don't know the full story here with the Page of Swords. You only know bits and pieces. It's almost like you haven't heard it from the horse's mouth yet, but it's enough to cause a painful ending, especially if you have, you know, split up from this person because of this anyway, right? And like finding out about it or finding out a little bit about it. Now with the Nine of Pentacles, the only way that you're going to get back to a place where you feel secure, you feel good about yourself, you have independence and security, is to separate yourself from this situation and become independent. This is going to have to end. It has to end. It may suck ass, but, you know, I promise you with that Ten of Swords, the worst is over with. You don't have to continue to listen to things that are constantly being said about, well, this person did this, this, and that, and did you know, fuck all that. You don't need to listen to that, right? Keep yourself separated from that. You know, keep your own independence, right? You have what you need. You have the ability to create security and stability for yourself. You don't need this person. You don't need their bullshit. That's how I feel about that. But you're okay. You're gonna be okay. And you don't need to constantly be looking out like, what else am I gonna hear? What else am I gonna have to listen to? What else am I gonna find out about? Don't pay attention anymore. Don't. Because it's not, you know, it's done. Right? Fuck them. Let them do what they want to do. You're no longer involved. You're good. You're golden. You're fine. You don't need this. And that may be where family is coming through to help you. You know? Right? Going through a difficult time, having the backing of your ancestors, family, friends. You reach out for help, they're going to be there for you. And then expansion, what you resist persists. So don't resist the universe trying to tell you that things are going to be okay. Assurance, right? In some cases, people are needing assurance before they decide to do something. Okay. But if you know that this situation is bad, then, you know, be assured that going your separate way is the right thing to do here. But don't resist the universe giving you the assurance that you need, and don't resist expansion, expanding your mind, expanding your awareness, you know, expanding the people in your life, getting rid of the bad, bringing in the new, better experiences, right? But there's a part of this that you may be resisting right now because of all of the bullshit you have to deal with on this, right? And again, general. And then be authentic to who you are. You are asked to be real and true pertaining to who you are and how you feel. You know, be real with yourself here when it comes to this. You don't deserve this. You don't have to deal with this. You know, this situation does not have to be your experience anymore. You know, don't do it. You know, there's no point in continuing to communicate with somebody that, you know, is emotionally bipolar, doesn't know what they want, you know, may not be willing to give you something traditional if we're talking about a relationship, or not willing to make a full-on commitment with what they're trying to offer you. You don't need this. Like, you don't need this. You're fine. You can do things on your own. You don't need to have this situation. But the thing is that you aren't on your own. You have people who love you, who support you, and I swear to God, they're going to be there and they're going to have your back throughout all of this, right? But you can't resist the assistance that may be coming through, though, either. Because, you know, both of them are screaming, there is help. They are getting help. They are getting big-time support, you know, but you need to be willing to ask for it, though, too, right? But be real with yourself when it comes to this situation.